What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Uh, I just had to laugh a little bit. I wanted to laugh with y'all for a second. Excuse me. Look like I need to line up. Oh, yeah, one. This shit hard. So I'm scrolling on I'm scrolling on IG right there for a second, and I'm like, yeah, I see Drake macking some chick, and let me see if you can see that shit. Drake macking some chick in there and all that, man. It's in my old busted phone, my little trap style. Macking some chick in there. I look closer. I'm like, that is not Drake. That's not Drake, is it? All right. He up on it though. I'm talking about like he on it. You saw that? That's No Jumper. Yep. If you go to their page, you can see it for yourself. But shit, hell, you might be able to see it around. It's got posted 29 minutes ago, so it's probably around everywhere now. I'm thinking like, damn, man, this nigga up on her. Like, this nigga look like he about to cross her over a little bit. All right, shout out to this guy though, but you on her head, my guy. You on her like an animal, fresh meat type shit. Yeah, but yeah, he got fly for that night too, man. He put the OVO shit on and all of that. Look at that, my man glow sticking out there. My man Captain Glow Stick, aka Dread. Anyway, man. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Hope y'all enjoying y'all Sunday. I'm enjoying mine, doing nothing but just looking around, seeing what's going on, what's new in the neighborhood. I was listening to some shit that got on my some things that got on my I saw on the internet as well. Shout out to Memo 600. I never heard any of your music, but since you're from the Midwest, shout out to you. I'm pretty sure you dope because you own right now. And it's looking like you signing the WAC 100. That's dope too. That's a good look because if you ask me, from what it looks like, the WAC 100 be turning nothing into something. And this kid is, he already came up in the vein of Drake and all them fellas over there. That good old Midwestern drill sound, Chicago, the guys who started it first. But we ain't gang banging on the sounds or who started it first. But, it's a Midwest thing. Shout out to New York as well because y'all making it look good as well. I ain't knocking it. But, yeah, man, I'm just happy to see that one, he's blooming out like a dope ass MC he's supposed to bloom out like. He signed to some good company right there, and him and Dirk aren't beefing. He said that's his man's in the interview. And I like to hear stuff like that. That's a good start for 2022. Because Lord knows in 2021, 2020, and 2019 was some bullshit, man. We lost a lot of good artists, we lost a lot of good people, and we gained this bullshit called COVID-19, man. Yeah, so. Yeah, man, I ain't doing nothing right now. I'm just scrolling. Figure I'd check in with y'all, see what's new with y'all. Also wanted to recap something too that's very troubling. I don't believe this shit, but it says LAPD says drakeotheruler was killed in retaliation for Slim 400. I don't believe that shit, man. I'm the type of person that just don't be believing what the media gotta say, especially when it comes to negative shit. When it comes to positive shit, I be more optimistic about it. I still keep an open ear and eye. Half of what you see, none of what you hear kind of guy. But, I want to say those are two losses that the game has taken in our recent past. I'm a Slim 400 fan. I'm a Drakeo fan. I like the personalities. Felt like if I knew them, I'd be cool with them. But who knows? And then now they're gone. So rest in peace to y'all, man. I want to say to all the upcoming artists out there, bro. Like y'all, ladies, gentlemen, y'all keep it cool, man. Y'all stay about y'all business. don't let that street shit roll over to your job. You know, that's still your job. You know, that's how you feed your family. That's how you feed multiple families. You know, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We want y'all to keep entertaining us. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be one of the realest people to whoever said, I don't mind if y'all get into fights. That should be entertaining in the motherfucker too. But once somebody gets killed, the story stops. And then it stops untimely. I want to say two of the biggest artists that really stood out to me as far as their passing was, I had to go with Dolph and I had to go with Nipsey Hussle. But, you know, I like both of their music to a point to where, like, that's the type of shit that you would hear in my tape deck, so to speak. You know, my Apple Pay, whatever, Apple Music. But, yeah, so, you know, that's a trend that I hope stops. I want to say since Tupac and Biggie, we hadn't had a noticeable amount of deaths. And, you know, still, you know, rest in peace to the families who did pass on. But there was a time of peace, so to speak, for a while. And now shit's all the way turned up. You know, I'm seeing police say shit like, don't come to California. They can't save you, protect you. Detroit it's always been a no-fly zone. You really don't want to be around unless you look like you stand in somehow. And even when you still stand in, you better hope your enemies ain't around. But that's neither here nor there. No-fly zone is a no-fly zone. Like Chicago, it's the same thing. You can't do that. It's just like any other neighborhood in America that's hood. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good talent that comes out of all of these places. And I just want to see y'all prosper. You know, right-handed God type shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay the hell up out of the funk, man. If y'all gotta travel with an entourage that can't hold sticks, don't do that, my dude. My dude, just get you some officers or something, man. I ain't gonna judge you for it. Hell, somebody say, oh, nigga, you ain't shit. You traveling with police. I look at it like this, man. You here to feed people. You talk about your shit on the record, man. You ain't here to demonstrate that shit in real life. You're here to demonstrate that shit on the record, bro. Do that shit on the record. Don't get me wrong. If you gotta box a nigga. But niggas ain't boxing 9 times out of 10. I'm talking about if you can get in a secluded area where y'all both feel comfortable, y'all can throw them hands. But, man, other than that, man, travel with security. Man, I feel like if you starting to become a celebrity at all and you got some type of bread in your pocket, get you some security, man. Get you some people who don't mind doing a job, have paperwork to back their jobs up, so you can go home another day. So you can go back into that studio, make another record, put more food on the table for your family, you know? So, yeah, man. Blessings to everybody who decides to become a hip-hop artist. That shit is becoming harder and harder every day, man. You gotta watch your back, just like anybody else. Oh, and if you are a hip-hop artist, man, your job is harder than the cops. I say that to say, when you look at the drakeotheruler situation, they said that it wasn't too many cops there. And that security was there and a whole bunch of other shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. And I won't recite it. I will say this, though. There was a shortage of police. Some people might say, oh, debunk the police isn't working. I say reallocate the money from the police to better police. I don't believe in debunk the police, although I don't have a good taste in my mouth for police officers, but I will say that police officers are needed. I'd rather have, you know, people police their own neighborhoods, have a police station like that where you know Ramon from over there, Jake and whoever, and they all run that and we know them, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather it be like that. That way we can really police our neighborhoods. The people know it, and maybe it works like a church and some nonprofit shit, and it goes into the infrastructure of that police academy from that neighborhood. But that's just me. Some people might say that's a great idea, and I think it's an excellent idea. But if you listen to what I'm saying, things like what I just said have always getting tossed out because it works too well. Whatever makes the most sense is the things that get tossed out. Yeah, man, I ain't saying debunk the police, but what I am saying is we need the right police officers in our infrastructure to help our places, our neighborhoods grow, and it's something better than what they are, you know. So I won't talk your ear off about the police, but I will say to, like, again, to you artists out there, man, protect yourselves. Don't be afraid to have police in your entourage to make sure you get back home safe, because some of these guys is rats, and to protect you, to protect themselves from you, if you were gonna do something, then 9 times out of 10, they're gonna call the police on you. I ain't saying go out there and rat. What I'm saying is you have a job to do, and that's to protect yourself and your family. Self-preservation, my brother. Yeah, man. I saw a commercial earlier that made me laugh. I was laughing my ass off because I was scrolling on the internet again, and I saw something that was hilarious. What is that strand called? What is that COVID strand called? Let me see if I can find it. COVID strand that starts with an O.
Here's the definition of O. Used to express a range of emotions, including surprise.
This phone is trash. Hold on 1 second. COVID. But these, see, this is an old ass phone. This one right here, this shit old as fuck. These old phones, I got a newer phone in my hand, and I'm not about to record off of this shit though. You're gonna be like, dude, that looks like that looks like surveillance film. I'm not about to be that guy. Let me see. COVID. Yeah, it's called the Omicron. Omarion wants to let you guys know that he is not a variant. I seen that shit. I said, yo, I'm not mad at you, Omarion, because niggas is really, really running with that shit too. Oh, he got the Omarion. He got the Omarion. Sound like a disease, my boy. I was hella happy to see a good 3 of my favorite artists come together too and make a super group. You got Vado, LLOYDBANKS, and Dave East. I heard a song yesterday called Respect the Jukes. It's probably one of the hardest verses that I heard from Dave East in a long time. Yeah, go check the song out, man. Respect the Jukes. Vado, LLOYDBANKS, Dave East. Respect the Jukes. That shit, it go. It definitely does. And, Banks delivered that fire as always. Vado delivered that fire as always. I'm just happy to see what the fuck is about to jump off from here on out. Like, I want to see them do certain features with certain people. I want to see them in places. Listen, LLOYDBANKS didn't have the career I expect him to have. Vado didn't have the career I expected him to have. Dave East, that's another story right now. He in the limelight somewhat, and he's delivering. All of them, like I said, have always delivered as far as bars. But these are 3 superstars, man. They just don't get their just due. If you ask me, Lloyd Banks definitely most underrated. One of the first to win that mixtape award. Shout out to him. He, if you ask me, made it. I remember back in the G Unit days, in the early G Unit days, shit like when Southside came out, hearing him like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga on here? Bobbing my head to that shit. Niggas like, oh, that's that 50 Cent. And I'm like, no. I know this is a 50 Cent mixtape, but who the fuck is that kid right there with the fucking deep ass voice and hitting them punchlines like that? Yeah, it's Lloyd Banks. So he one of the most anticipated people of his time. We can't deny that. If y'all denying that, y'all some liars. Vado, I never knew exactly who he was. I was listening a lot and I was like, yo, this kid is cold. Like, I think he signed to We the Best a little while ago, a couple years back. And I was happy to see that he made a radio song, but his bars always hit. But that radio song was cold too. My bass shit, that shit was dope. And then, you know, recently, we talking about Dave East. He had a great impact on the game coming in as well. He is the definition of what New York sounds like, as far as bars and that style, that aesthetic. All three of them embody. You know, all three of them embody a certain sound that New York has that'll never go away because that's the cloth of New York. Shout out to New York too, man. I used to live on Long Island a couple years back. I plan on getting a store there here soon. So Suffolk County, look out for demonstration. No. It's gonna be called Things and Things. I don't know if I should put a Caribbean spin on it, Tings and Things, but I don't know. Anyway, Things and Things. My homegirl from LA showed me how to, actually gave me the name. She told me, go with Things and Things. Buy demonstration clothing. All right, so, yeah, man, back to Vado, Banks, and Dave East. If y'all hadn't heard the song, that shit is up on, I don't know what other platforms besides YouTube that it's on, but it's definitely on YouTube, and I heard it there first. Again, oh, and I saw a movie clip at the end of it. Also, too, I believe the movie was called Respect the Jukes, and it said it was coming out this fall. I want to know about that as well. It was like a kid from Jamaica travels to New York, and, you know, it's kind of like Shotas, but I don't know. I seen the preview there, and I want to see that movie now. I've been looking everywhere for it. They gotta drop that shit. Hurry up and drop that Respect the Jukes, man. If y'all gonna drop that too. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer. Oh, yeah, I want to tell y'all this too. So, me getting new into this space, I'll be doing something every Sunday night and every Wednesday day. And then from there, we're going to decide how we're going to end up going live. But this is brought to you by Demonstration Clothing Plus. Things and Things coming soon here in Washtenaw County, Metro Detroit, Ypsilanti, Michigan, and Suffolk County, New York. I don't know, Brentwood, which I think Brentwood, maybe Central Islip. Anyway, y'all pick it. You know what I'm saying? So tell me where y'all want the store to be, and I'm going to end up putting the store there. So holla at your boy.